Hey everybody, Tyler here from the Fanshawe Student Union. I wish we were in the Outback Shack together enjoying great events. We still have some great online content for you. And tonight, it is Drag Queen Story Time here with the Fanshawe Student Union. I want to welcome everybody to the event tonight, whether you're watching on Facebook, on Twitch, or on Instagram at FanShaweSU. Make sure you follow us on there as well. It's a great way to know about the upcoming events, but also get great notices that are really important during this COVID time, as we all know. But also you can get some information. There's lots of contests. We're always giving away prizes and giving away free things to students. So make sure you follow us on our social medias at FanShaweSU so you can win some free stuff. But also that is the place to find these great events. And before we get into the event, I want to let you know about some of the events that are coming up next week. I know you're going home. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Make sure you get leftovers. Bring them back with you. Fill the fridge as much as you can. But on Tuesday night, we have a turkey workout for you because we know you're going to be stuffed from the weekend. So on Tuesday, 8 p.m., in conjunction with the Wellness Center, we're going to have a workout planned for you. And you can do it in your res. You can do it in your room, wherever you are. It's going to be fun. But also, you got to work off some of the Thanksgiving dinner that you're going to have 3-4 times because of all the leftovers, hopefully that you bring home. And then on Thursday, we got a bingo going down. You can sign up now on our socials at FanShaweSU, and you can sign up for the bingo that's happening on Thursday. Also, if you're a gamer, make sure you join our gaming community and join our Discord by going to fsu.ca/Discord. Now, I want to say to everybody, have a safe trip home. Go hug those animals that you've been missing and you haven't seen in a couple months, and enjoy the family time and kind of get refreshed and come back to school next week refreshed and full, hopefully. And remember, bring as many leftovers as you can back with you. All right, so I'm very excited to get to this event. We're going to send it down to the Shack, and we're going to send it to Eve Hill of Project B. This is going to be fun.
Hello everyone, my name is Eve Hill and I'm here with Outback Shack and Fanshawe Student Union to bring you another Drag Queen story time. You can find me on my socials at Eve Hill Intentions on Instagram and Eve Hill on Facebook. I'm here collaborating with Project B and we're going to be reading you a plethora of interesting, hilarious books. So let me get us started with Tell Me About Sex Grandma by Anastasia Higginbotham. I thought she said Higginbottom. Ordinary terrible things. That sounds like most of my sex life. Tell me about sex grandma. Who knows what sex is and what it isn't? And for Susan and Sharon, who are healers. Ooh, she sounds witchy. Last time I messed with the Wiccans, I ended up burnt. Sex is everywhere. Aw, look at the little dogs. Oh, and a sexy trailer. Sounds like my conception. It is also hidden, knowing where to look. Ooh. When you want to find answers is key. Tell me about sex, Grandma. Oh my goodness. I think this grandma kind of looks like me. Curiosity about sex is your birthright. It's in your nature to want to know. Well, what do you want to know? Where you came from, what you're made of, what sex is, and what it isn't. Gloves and books do not mix. What's so bad about it? Who says sex is bad? I certainly don't. I'm not supposed to see it, know it, or do it. Like a swear or a secret, so it must be bad. Oh my. Sex is already part of you. You were born with it. It's a grown-up thing. So's coffee. Nobody cares if I see coffee. I don't know about you, but if a child gets a shot of espresso, I am out of that establishment. Sex is private. Just tell me. Actually, wait. Let me get ready. Oh my God, where is this book going? I am disturbed. This is his grandmother. Oh, there's some rainbows. Okay, I'm ready. Tell me. It's a thing with bodies moving so it feels good. By yourself or with someone. How do I know how to move? The feeling tells you. Where will I feel them? Oh, here mostly. The feelings are your sexuality. Does sex always make a baby? No, thank goodness. Why, thank goodness? Oh, did I say that out loud? We're talking about sex and I have no friction here. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, let's eat. The feelings change as you grow up. They grow up with you. I don't know about you, but if I'm having sex, there better be growth. Sex is an energy, an action, a conversation, a revelation. Sudden burst of understanding or discovery going in this child's mind. Grandma's blowing him away. Whew. Learning about sex is learning about yourself. I have a sex thing I do in private, moving so it feels good. Is that okay? Yes, it is okay, and best to do only in private. Well, if it's not in public, where's the fun in that? Your sexuality is something you discover as you go along. How you feel, what you like, and who you like. It belongs to no one else but you. No one else is allowed to boss you into sex or take it from you without your permission. Thank goodness they covered consent. You get to choose whether to do it more. Same goes for everyone you choose for you. They choose for them. No thanks. But why don't adults want kids to know about sex? Our job is to protect you from sex, from growing up too fast, and from people who don't follow the rules. It is never okay for an adult to choose to have sex with a child, even if they love and take care of you. Ugh. Scandalous. No sex with anyone unless they say they want to, and no sex ever with kids. It's harmful, it's against the law, and anyone who tells you different is lying. You heard that, Donald Trump? Once those rules are respected, a person's sexuality is no one else's business. Exactly. Your sexuality is yours alone, yours to discover, yours to treasure. You want me to give you a push? Yes. Hi. Got your shoes on? Oh, cool. Let's go. Yours to share if you choose. Grandma, what did you want to be when you were little? Big. Relatable. Why? What do you want? I want to save the oceans. I want light up pants. I want a dolphin who only I understand what she is saying. Wow. May your choices about sex always be yours to make. What does your dolphin says to you? She says, thank you for my ocean. Whether or not you ever decide to do it. The end. Wasn't that just wonderful? Grandmothers and sex. God, I sound like a gilf myself. Now to introduce the next reader, Miss Galaxy Rose. Absolutely torture her. She is fantastic, and I'm sure you'll enjoy her as much as I enjoyed this book. I think I've read it to completion. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Galaxy Rose. Thank you so much, Eve, for introducing me. I'm going to read to you The Hips on the Drag Queen Go Swish, Swish, Swish by Little Hot Mess, illustrated by Olga de Dios? I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. The hips on the drag queen go swish, 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 swish. The hips on the drag queen go swish, 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 all through the town. The hair on the drag queen goes up, 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 up. The hair on the drag queen goes up, 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 all through the town. That is some big hair. The shoes on the drag queen go stomp, 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 stomp. The shoes on the drag queen go stomp, 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 all through the town. Look at them marching. The jewels on the drag queen go bling, 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 bling. The jewels on the drag queen go bling, 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 all through the town. The shoulders on the drag queen go shimmy, 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 shimmy. The shoulders on the drag queen go shimmy, 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 all through the town. The cheeks on the drag queen go blush, 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 blush. The cheeks on the drag queen go blush, 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 all through the town. The fingers on the drag queen go snap, 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 snap. The fingers on the drag queen go snap, 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 all through the town. The mouth on the drag queen goes blah, 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 blah. The mouth on the drag queen goes blah, 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 all through the town. The dance of the drag queen goes twirl, 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 twirl. The dance on the drag queen goes twirl, 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 all through the town. And that's the end. There are some cute drag queen names on here, though. We've got Frida Beamy, Jacqueline Hill, Stinker Bell, Rita Book, Mother Lucy Goosey, Cinderfella, Pina Buta Gillet, Rosie Ringarounda, Ella Menopipi. Cool. And your next queen coming up is our very own Cherry Poppins.
Well, hello there. My name is Cherry Poppins. The Fanshawe Student Union has asked me to come read a book to some students. Usually I read to my Sunday school students, but I can read to college students today. You will notice I am not as beautiful as Miss Eve Hill or Galaxy Rose. That is because I am not like them. But anyway, today, I looked through our list of books and I tried to find one that was, more appropriate. And I found this one. It's a nice one about animals. It's called Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. And it's written by Bimisi Tayanita. Bimisi Margarita. It's written by this woman. All right, let's get started. It's for Dustin, whoever he is. All right, here we go. Brenda has a beaver, and she's ready to confess. As soft and sweet as it may be, her beaver is a mess. Brenda's beaver's big. Brenda's beaver's hairy. Every guy who's seen it says that Brenda's beaver's scary. Brenda took her beaver for a swim down at the lake. By the looks that she received, she figured that was a mistake. She stuffed that furry mound into a swimming suit. It stuck out all around. It was anything but cute. Kind of looks like me. Some who saw it laughed. Others were just stunned. Brenda's beaver was hanging out, soaking up the sun. Her friends could not believe her. They said, "We need to tack." They covered up her beaver and they took her for a walk. Brenda, dear, listen here. We want to help you out. Your beaver needs a makeover. It really needs it now. Now and out don't rhyme. I hope we don't seem pushy, said her biker friend named Kim. I think that's Kim, and she looks like she might be part of my community. Your beaver is too bushy. We just think it needs a trim. Savannah pulled her beaver back to show off what she'd done. Hers has a nice long landing patch. It looks like that'd be fun. Chrissy's beaver is quite rare. It could be worth $1 million. Hers is bare. It has no hair. Her beaver is Brazilian. Catherine let her beaver loose and said there's nothing to it. Grab some clippers and a can of mousse. We'll show you how to do it. Kim produced some scissors and Chrissy had some wax. Now all that Brenda had to do was sit back and relax. As they came towards her beaver, they said, now don't be scared. We're going to see what's underneath that frumpy pile of hair. It ended in just minutes. They didn't leave her much. When Brenda's friends were finished, she and her beaver blushed. Her beaver was so tiny, they could not believe their eyes. It was smooth and it was shiny. It was hard to recognize. Now Brenda is so proud. It seems that every time we see her, she's in the center of a crowd, just showing off her beaver. Oh, that's the end. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion this might have been an inappropriate innuendo. And I don't want you thinking that that's appropriate to do here at Fanshawe College. Now, if you excuse me, I have to shave my vagina. Oh, and I think we're bringing back Eve Hill as well.
And I'm back again, like most bad things. I'm talking to you, mom jeans and scrunchies. Now, after my last book struggle, I'm going to reveal myself to you. Ooh, manliness. Now let's talk about a little bit more revealing. C is for consent. It's time for a party with family and friends. Grandma wants a hug, but Finn isn't in the mood. That's okay, says Dad. You don't have to give hugs if you don't want to. Grandpa leans down to kiss Finn. Mom says, please ask for consent first. Grandpa asks, may I kiss you on the cheek? Finn replies, yes, you may. How polite of Finn. Auntie and Uncle want Finn to sit with them. Come sit on my lap. No, you have to sit on my lap. Finn says, no, thank you. My parents say I don't have to sit on anyone's lap if I don't feel like it. Good for him. Empowerment. Mom's friend gives Finn a present. Does that mean he has to hug or kiss that person? Only if he wants to. Maybe Finn would high five or fist bump instead. Or maybe he doesn't want to be touched at all. It's his choice what happens to his body. I know what else he could do with that fist. Rrr. Finn is happy to see his best friend Rue. He asks, may I hold your hand? It is okay for you to say no. Rue replies, yes, you may hold my hand. Thank you for asking first. Aww. And that's the end. We have discussion questions for older kids, but I'm not going to read them because I'm lazy. Deal with it. Now to reintroduce whoever wants to read next. Is that Miss Rose or Miss Poppins?
All right. I'm going to read for you. Oh, dear God. Put Tony's nuts in your mouth. Oh, Tony's kind of cute. He's a redhead. Okay. Tony has big nuts and small nuts. He's got pistachios and assorted nuts over here. He's got a whole handful of nuts. He has pecans and walnuts, nuts without or with a shell. There's no nut that Tony does not sell. Fancy, smooth, tasty, and fine. Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line. I wish. He's got sweet, gigantic, prime, and Literally, it says that in the book. Some say Tony's nuts smell great. Some say they taste divine. These ones say, eat me, and so do I. They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take those hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouths. Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they are just right. He knows your mom will take them home and suck on them tonight. Oh, dear Lord, I'm getting hot. BJ looks at Tony's nuts, tries hard not to stare, as Stephen grabs at his nut sack and finds a big old pear. These ones are tasty, warm, round, delicious, colossal, and huge. He's got quite the variety. BJ plays with Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth. Oh, it's a whole family affair now. Grandpa likes to go in there and take his camera with him. He loves to look at photographs when Tony's nuts are in them. Those are some fine-looking photos. He swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. I actually think it might be. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Tony's nuts sometimes. Oh, he's just having a ball. The girls, too, like Tony's nuts. Of this, there is no doubt. Every girl around this town has put them in her mouth. Oh, look at that, it's a three-way. They're just going to town. On the way to school today, riding on the bus, the Johnson twins were in the back, sharing Tony's nuts. Oh, they've got them right in their mouth. I wonder if they're salty or sweet. Back and forth they open up, hoping that they don't get those big and tasty nuts stuck down their throat. Clearly they need practice. Even Ms. Boldyke, the softball coach and her special friend, will have a go at Tony's nuts every now and then. There really is no argument Mount Rushmore ought to be a monument of Tony's nuts for all the world to see. And that was the end of that nightmare.
Well, thank you, Galaxy, for that delicious story. I don't think I've ever been hungrier for a salty treat. Now, something I did forget to mention, if you do happen to think I am pretty, which I happen to think, you can follow me on Instagram at Your Aunt Cherry Poppins, all one word, Your Aunt Cherry Poppins. Now I'm going to read a book that I know doesn't have any innuendos because I checked this time. You're not tricking me, Fanshawe Student Union. It's called No, my first book of protests. This might be problematic because I'm a little worried about it. Black people were enslaved before the Civil War. Frederick Douglass ran for freedom when he spoke out for more. He said, no, no, all people must be free. And when he talked his talk, Lincoln had to agree. Long ago, when you could only vote if you were male, Alice Paul marched and fought. She even went to jail. She said, no, no, we deserve the right to vote. She mobilized the suffragettes and rocked the boat. When the driver said, give up your seat on the bus, Rosa Parks didn't move. Instead, she made a fuss. She said, no, no, I shouldn't have to stand. She held her ground and challenged the law of all the land. With the U.S. divided into black and white, Martin Luther King dreamed he could make things right. He said, no, no, let's get rid of segregation. He led the charge for civil rights and energized the nation. Fruit pickers labored in these fields every day. Cesar Chavez helped them organize to earn more pay. He said, no, no, farm workers must unite. And he led a 5-year boycott till they won the fight. When women weren't treated with the same respect as men, Gloria Steinem harassed the power of the pen. Oh, harnessed, not harassed. Gloria Steinem harnessed the power of the pen. She said, no, no, we want equality now. In the pages of Ms. Magazine, she showed the women how. Judith Heumann was told there were things she couldn't do, like go to school or ride a bus. She knew that wasn't true. She said, no, no, and rallied from her chair to make the world a kinder place, accessible and fair. In Pakistan, when girls were told they couldn't go to school, Malala took her books to class, ignored that stupid rule. She said, no, no, girls should learn to read and write. Then she showed the world what happens when one girl decides to fight. Greta Thunberg went on strike when she was just 15. She spread her message far and wide. We must go green. She said, no, no, our forests are on fire. Climate change is real, the situation dire. Great people made big changes when they said, no, no. Someday you can protest too, when you've had time to grow. For now, instead of arguing when you don't get your way, just eat your peas or take a nap or say, okay, okay. Oh, and then a little bit of background, but I'm not going to read all that. So that was my first book of protests. Now, I liked that. I did, I liked that. Okay.
Well, wasn't that a fantastic drag queen story time? There were nuts, beavers, and all sorts of delicious things. Miss Galaxy Rose, I must thank you for being here, and Miss Cherry Poppins. Oh, you really popped my cherry tonight. Thank you, Fanshawe College, Student Union, and Project B for having us here. Once again, my name is Eve Hill. You can find me at Eve Hill Intentions on Instagram and Eve Hill on Facebook.
And I'm Galaxy Rose. You can find me at Galaxy Rose Official because I'm basic like that.
And you can find me at Your Aunt Cherry Poppins, all one word on Instagram. I did just find out we did this for Sexual Awareness Week. I wasn't aware of sexuality at all until just this moment.
Those books certainly helped, didn't they?
They did.
Well, I know my WAP is ready and good to go.
Oh.
Are you dripping?
Dripping and
Bring a
snail
bucket and a
tooth.
mop.
Clean up and aisle this.
Macaroni in a pot.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I want to send a huge thanks going out to Project B, Mr. Renault, of course, Eve Hill, Galaxy Rose, and of course, all of our good aunt, Cherry Poppins. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you've been enjoying the videos that we've been posting up on Fanshawe SU on all our social medias. It was Sexual Awareness Week. There's been some powerful and impactful things being shared, so make sure you check those out if you haven't already. Once again, big shout out to Project B, Rick Renault, Eve Hill, Galaxy Rose, and of course, Aunt Cherry Poppins. So what a fun event that was. I just want to let you know about some of the events coming up next week on Thursday. We're having a bingo. You can sign up for that now on our social medias at Fanshawe SU. Next Thursday, we're having a bingo. Also on Tuesday, when you come back from Thanksgiving weekend, we have a workout planned for you. You got to work out some of those meals that you're about to have. Once again, have a safe trip home. Go hug those animals, go hug your family, get some family time, come back to class refreshed next week, and have a good Thanksgiving weekend. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Tyler from the Fanshawe Student Union one more time. And make sure you follow us on our social medias at Fanshawe SU. It's where we announce all of our great events. It's where we do contests. It's where we have a lot of important notices for you students that are very important for you. But yeah, it tells you where the upcoming events are. And we have lots planned for the upcoming month and November and the rest of the year. Good luck with your projects that you had to hand in before this turkey break, and enjoy the time at home. We'll see you soon at the next event. Thank you.